Paul Pogba. With a bit of skill, quick feet.
What do you make of his form recently, Robbie Pogba?
I think he's done okay. Everybody alluded to the price tag. You know, he's scored goals, he's created a couple. You know, people talked about Kante when they played against each other the other night. Kante was a better player, but I think Pogba's done okay. I think he could possibly next season be the best player in the league. I think he is. You know, he's a fantastic player. If he can replicate his Juve form. But people always say about the price tag that I've won the £89 million.
Experienced in football terms, but still young in football terms as well. He was 24 yesterday, Paul Pogba. Rostov get themselves in trouble. Pogba looking to punish them. Here's Herrera, Paul Pogba. Now Blind and Herrera.
That wasn't a great tackle from Prepelica Fletch. I'm not sure if the 2 feet left the ground. He caught Mkhitaryan. Now we'll have to see that in the replay.
Mkhitaryan to Mata, who's got Antonio Valencia wider still. Skips away from the defender in towards Ibrahimovic. Chucking in at the far side there was Eriki, the midfielder for Rostov. Blind looking to get in behind them. Across there was Gabulea.
The wing backs and the wing backs are behind the park.
Get the impression you might see a fair bit of this during the course of the night.
There was a tackle there from Prepelica. Bad at thought.
One thing they can't afford tonight are injuries. 3 outfield players. There aren't too many seats around Old Trafford. In fact, I'm looking around, I can't see any, but if people do want to come in, there's plenty of room on the Rostov bench if you need a seat. 4 subs, a goalkeeper and 3 outfield players. That's how down to the bare bones the Russians are. Manchester United so far, Robbie, have had 80% possession, and Rostov in the opening 14.5 minutes only completed 35 passes.
Yeah, they can't get out, can they? You know, Polos is dropping in to make an extra man in the midfield. As Moon is not in the game, you know, it's all United keeping the ball. Just need to move it quicker, sharper. But Rostov is so deep. Somebody's got to try and get in between the lines, get on the half turn.
It is essentially a back 7, isn't it, at the moment for them, almost strung out of the line. Here's Valencia. United looking to try and find a way through. The defending done here by Ramyan. Now there's the chance for Rostov to counter-attack as Moon's on the run. Polotz plays the ball out to him. And Paul Pogba back there to nick it back for Manchester United.
As well there, Pogba. You know, put the crossfield pass and got back and defended well. I thought it was a poor ball from Polotz. Darren Azmoun made a good run in between the centre halves.
Sent forward by Mata towards Ibrahimovic. The goalkeeper's come and didn't get there. The angle ridiculously tight. Mkhitaryan is the only real support. Ibrahimovic goes himself and gets the corner.
Yeah, that's the running behind. Good spot, good ball from Mata. Let's say the keeper, no man's land. And as you said, then the angle was tight. Can he lay it to Mkhitaryan quickly? In the end, it was a good save.
A little bit slow, the United players, weren't they, to get up there and join in?
Yeah, it was only Mkhitaryan.
Bailey Blind out there to take this latest Manchester United corner. It's in towards Marcus Rocco again, wins another header.
I'm not sure. Smalling was doing there. Could he have jumped and headed it? Just what Smalling, what's top of your picture? He can jump there, was the ball a bit too high, Rojo with another, headed in the box, one on target, then he tries to step small enough.
In there with a challenge on our smooth. Terentiev forward to the Iranian. And Mevlia to Noboa.
Headed in the box, one on target. Then
here's Erakeen. Good run here, and Asmoon's waiting for the cross. Only able to pick out Antonio Valencia. He was almost caught nothing there by Bayramyan. Made an advance from back as well. But just an example there, what they can do on the counter-attack.
Yeah, Rojo and Blind down the left row. Doesn't need to go out there. The left side centre-half. There's only one or two players in the box. Opportunity there, but the communication between Blind and Rojo's got to be better. Rojo didn't need to go out there and vacate his position.
You can see by the look on the face of Kirichenko that he knows those kinds of opportunities will be few and far between tonight. It's Antonio Valencia. Mkhitaryan, a space out wide on the United left here for Daley Blind. Ibrahimovic and Mata in the box. Valencia's coming in. And Noboa with an opportunity to clear it. Nicked back by Ander Herrera, who works hard to keep it in. Away by Bayramyan. Back three, they seem to settle in and play it quite well in Russia, but it's one or two little moments where they're not quite on the same page. Here's Juan Mata. Valencia, Herrera. Ibrahimovic. All of those yellow shirts around the ball made it virtually impossible for Ibrahimovic to do anything with it.
Yeah, every single player there was behind the ball. Pollo's dropped back, Asmoon dropped back. So crowded, so tight.
We talk about the yellow wall in Dortmund. We've got a yellow wall here, haven't we, between Manchester United and Nikita Medvedev. Patience might well be the key for Jose Mourinho's team here. Approaching 20 minutes gone, 0-0. Constant Manchester United possession, but not much in the way of clear goal-scoring opportunities as yet. Pogba with an excellent ball out to Blind. And Marcus Rojo. Mata. Herrera.
See, Herrera took 3 touches there, Dan. Doesn't need to take 3 touches. Go on, out your feet, get it wide.
There's Ibrahimovic. There's always that ball out there to one of the wing-backs, whether it's Blind down the left or Valencia down the right. Then it goes towards Paul Pogba, and Medvedev had made his mind up early and came out confidently.
Yeah, good goalkeeping, Dan, as you say. And that ball isn't on all the time to the wing-backs. That time was Blind. United had numbers in the box. There's 4 red shirts in there, but the keeper claimed it.
So there's Blind down the left. Valencia down the right, and it goes towards Paul Pogba, and Medvedev had made his mind up early and came out confidently. And they've only managed 15 goals in 16 away games all season, and 6 of those came in a game a couple of weeks ago. They've only won twice away all season. They dominated their league match at the weekend against Terek Grozny, but didn't score. It really has been a problem for them in the Russian Premier League and in Europe as well. Here's Mata, and now Pogba. Mkhitaryan's made a run, Navas had spotted it, Blind looking to pick up the loose ball, and then Herrera with a shot. Christian Noboa was onto him quickly.
Just look at all those yellow shirts so far. It's the best opportunity to get the ball wide, get people in the box, score from across.
It's Mata with a chance to pick somebody out this time, and it goes towards Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The goalkeeper might well have caught that. Here's Marcus Rojo. Pogba. Gives Erikin the slip, and then
Medvedev came out, and that was commanding goalkeeping from the young Russian. He was 22 years of age, but made his decision early, and it was very good hands.
And a long ball switching the field from Ibrahimovic, and Blin just hangs this one up. But Medvedev saw it the entire way.
Nikita Medvedev, just 22 years of age. He's just 19 years of age, available on the bench. Pogba, across Orbai. Valencia in for Herrera. Big switch for Valley Blin.
Que está en la grada. Estructura técnica del...
Can he get it over Medvedev this time? Medvedev electing to punch. Wasn't as convincing as he was last time. Rojo. Pogba. Met by the defensive play of Erikin. Tries to go for goal. It was a very ambitious effort, and his frustration tells the story.
Well, he tried to do too much. Once again, Medvedev patrolling that box, and when those long, high crosses come in, he can eat them up. And you saw Paul Pogba there. That's where the frustration comes in. When you have a team with all the possession and plenty of time to work it back and forth in east and west. Sometimes individuals get frustrated, try to take it on themselves, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially talented ones.
What has been the issue this year, Alexi, with Manchester United's inability to break down these so-called lesser teams in the Premier League? Is it a case of tactics or individual players?
I think it's a combination probably of both, but even the best teams in the world, when you're talking about, a Barcelona, at some point rely on the Messi types to do something that you can't necessarily teach and to pull something out. Now, does Manchester United have those types of players? Maybe every once in a while, a Mata can do that. Mkhitaryan at times has shown glimpses, but the person they rely on most, Ibrahimovic. Okay, and that's not necessarily his game in tight spaces to pull something out. He scores big goals, but those types of goals that he scores aren't necessarily the ones that we associate.
Rostov are trying to go forward now. Instead, Manchester United will break. So plenty of numbers back for Rostov. Mata. He's one of those players who has the creative eye for a pass to unlock any defense. Pogba, a little bit of space again for him. All forward for Zlatan. Properly given away. By Valencia. Back for Eric Bailly. He was a semi-finalist last year in this competition.
But I do think that overall right now the perception of Manchester United is one that is positive and one that continues to fuel a renewed confidence and a swagger, as I said. After being in, say, the darkness for the last few years, I think there is a feeling that they are emerging.
Jose Mourinho, third manager since the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson. Ibrahimovic with the cross towards that far post, well defended by Terentchev. He knew there was a man coming over his shoulder, and he just knocks it out for the corner kick.
You can see him take a quick look, so he knows he's coming on that blind side. Just well read.
And the Stratford end coming to life here again. I sense something might be coming from this corner kick. They've had enough so far. Valley Blint. Erikin goes down at the edge of the box. That effort looking for Smalling, and now it looks like it'll be Miha Mevlia who goes to ground, and the referee's whistle will go in favour of a free kick for Rostov.
And once again, Paul, but he didn't even get the jump. Flat tire right there, backing up into him.
Mourinho did mention as well that Pogba may hear some of the things that others say about him, but he doesn't really care about what others say about him. He used a little bit different language to explain that.
Pogba doesn't care about what others say?
Pogba does not care, yeah.
Or Mourinho doesn't care about what others say about Pogba?
Pogba does not care.
And they all care. I mean, it lessens it when he goes to the ATM, I'll give you that, but they all care. And, you know, there's a sense of responsibility with that paycheck.
Ibrahimovic, nice little flick in behind, looking for Mata towards that near post. Mkhitaryan and Medvedev look like a push.
Of course it's a push.
The referee was in a good position. The whistles came from the fans, but not from the man that counted.
Well, we'll see it again, and Mkhitaryan has every right to challenge for that ball. And it looked, at least initially, that Medvedev pushed him from behind while he was in the air and took the ball.
Valencia playing it in for Mkhitaryan. Bai wins it back. After a very bright beginning, it's a little bit of a lull over the last couple of minutes for Manchester United. Baramian trying to go forward for Rostov. Terentiev on the far side. Instead he leaves it for Erikin. Ball's back with Sergio Romero, making his 7th Europa League appearance this season. He has been the #1 for this competition. Erikin. Prepalita. Signs here Rostov are starting to get a little bit more comfortable on the Old Trafford surface. They come forward here, the ball across towards the edge of the box. Sardar Azmoun perhaps could have gone for goal, was looking to link up with his partner Polos.
Now some space, but look how quickly Rostov get back and settle into that bunker.
Valencia once again met by Baramian. Ibrahimovic. Again, good switch. Pogba. Erikin just dropping off him, and Pogba trying to play the ball out. You can see what the idea was, just caught way too much on it, and it'll be a goal kick for Rostov.
Take another look. It's a push.
If that's a defender, it's a penalty, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Goalkeepers tend to get away with those things. Not that they should.
He pushes him out of the way in order to get the ball. I agree.
Not a happy week with referees, has he? Michael Oliver on Monday sending off Ander Herrera, what many feel was a little bit harsh in terms of 2
recognition of that opportunity. Very, very different than the bunkered in type of attack that they were having to face. So now some space, some speed, one touch. Just by that post. That snapshot. Took a look. Sized it up, took that snapshot, and he knows. And he knows.